Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about today is that a lot of these people are, psychopaths. They have to be. You'll notice when they're engaged in a lot of these harassment that they do. Hey, there was Wino. This is the third time I've seen them pass today while I'm out. When they engage in the harassment, you'll notice that their eyes is just dead. Like they'll have that death stare in the eyes, and there'll be nothing there. Now, if you've had the pleasure of dealing with psychopaths, serial killers, and narcissists, and people high on the spectrum, you will notice what happens to their eyes. Like it's just nothing there. It's a blank stare. It's hard to explain until you experience it for yourself. They're not giving off any energy. You're not picking up any energy from them. It's just it's literally like you're looking at this thing. It's really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, they do that. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, while at church, people were just raising their voices randomly. First it started with the person behind me, then the person in front of me, then the person to my right, and the person to my left. Just random. Just random. The group will be saying something, repeating something like, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth." And then like that. I laughed. I couldn't help it. It was funny. But the thing is, when they did that, it was in connection to a stimuli, right prior to a stimuli. That's when they did that. For instance, dude screamed, "There will be done," and then right after that, the truck outside drove past. I could hear the truck. So that was just more conditioning to increase the sensitivity in my ears, so that I would hear the stimuli, right? And that's why the constant noise bombarding of noise constantly, that's why that's important, or else your ears will go back to normal. But when you do keep up the sensitivity at such a high pace, high level, what happens is you damage the person's eardrum permanently. There's no way to replace eardrums, as far as I know, as of 10 years ago. See? Woman participating in that. So I don't know, I just see a lot of women in this thing. And like I said, it makes sense. If the FBI came knocking on your door and said, "Hey, your neighbor's a raging pedo corn monster," if you're a woman, you'd be like, "Oh, heck yeah, I want to help you catch him." Shoot, I'd be like, "Heck yeah, I want to help you catch him." It makes sense. Anyway, and oh yeah, if he does anything crazy, we're here to protect you, because he's under 24/7 surveillance. That makes them feel empowered. And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna ruminate and recruit their friends. And that's how this thing grows. And that's how the list grows. And guess what? They can be like, "You know what, man? I hate my ex because he's, A, B, C, D, E, F, G." So now he can be put on the list and he can be watched. You can then train him to say certain things, to do certain things, if you're a psychologist.